There is something very wrong in these lands. It is not corruption. It is something far older, far darker. I must search my memories. Give me time. The longer one lives, the heavier the weight of time. I must cast myself into the realm within, seeking states of mind, seeking the man I was in a given era. Despair has taken my poetry from me. In my divine youth, I was quite a passionate soul. And in that era, we fought for the light. Time is short. Make haste.
What brings you here? Your timing is impeccable. We could sorely use your aid.
Aye, Renly. Seems our survival will be tested to the end of our days. The Ezamites are needed for a coming battle.
By the first ones. You're calling us to war? Our people do owe you a debt, but right now, Ogham is on the brink of destruction once more. We can't sleep. We can't move. We can't rebuild. We're being picked off in the dead of night. One by one, our people are being dragged off into the darkness. Only the distant sound of screams gives us a clue as to what has happened.
That's no bloody good.
Our neighbours in Holton, Thane Wulfric and Lady Ellsworth, have lost their bloody minds. Bloodletting, torture, pain, misery, and death. That's all that lies in wait for those stolen off to Holton. Look, now I understand you need us, but we can't leave this place undefended in the face of this. Help us once more, and we'll come to your aid.
All right, then. I'll hunt them down.
Good. We've still not rebuilt the roads the Count destroyed, so you'll have to take a harrowing route. Of late, we call it the Blackwood, for it's become home to darkness and madness. You'll find a path to reach it through the crops. Una knows more about the Blackwood's curse. I dare not go there. Should you need to, call on her. Ogham's the maiden at the end of the bridge, so to speak. Right now, we're working on food and clean water. There were a fair number of survivors hiding in the woods. A stroke of fortune, but that comes with needs. For now, we're just happy to survive each day, and each night. The Thanedom of Holton is closest to us by land. Their Thanes have long been our Count's right-hand men. We don't even consider ourselves separate. We intermarry all the time and share in the harvest. Well, it's bad enough when Thane Wulfric refused to help us due to the Count's madness. Stealing people away when we're vulnerable. It's unthinkable. Well, we thought that Thane Wulfric and Lady Ellsworth might have been driven mad by corruption. But Holton and the Blackwood, are suffering from a far different malady. Cultists walk their streets, darkness clouds their land, and whispers hound any who travel there. Finn told us how it reminds him of Freythorn. The bloodletting, the rituals. It's horrible to think an entire Thanedom has fallen. Travellers report terrible things happening in Holton. Those who refuse to join the cult are ritually cut. Warnings written in blood on doors and on the stone of the roads. That was the last we heard. I've no doubt it's gotten worse. Creeping darkness has spread even further, it seems. The Ogham of old would have stamped out this madness with strength of arm and heart. Go well.
Oh, it's our old local hero.
Welcome back. It is good to see you.
Not everything's beans and cheese. Even under Renly, I pushed to have the clanless, well, what's left of him, fill the ranks, to join the clans. But that's not up to him. He can't change how people are.
These trying times have brought out the best in us, but also the worst.
I'm gonna rebuild Freythorn, I am, even though I'm not clanless anymore. I need to do it. I'll build that palace in the trees, the one I told you about, with 2 stocked kitchens. Just, well, it won't be for me anymore, it'll be for them. Got to admit, he's done a good job.
In this time of struggle, Renly's the good man we need.
He doesn't want to be in charge, and that's exactly why he should be.
I'm surprised to hear you support him so openly.
Well, I can still bend his ear now and then. It works out.
Is that so?
Yep. Can't have people think I've gone soft. Got a reputation to uphold.
Oh, you've got a reputation, all right. No need to worry about that.
Bye.
Welcome. There is a henge at the center of the Stones of Searle. We could try to summon the Fey spirits there.
Them old stones, eh? There's a strange power there. An old power. Makes your hair stand on end some days.
It was one of the first sites the Ezamites built when newcomers taught us runes so very long ago. That's why I hold out hope that we can still be heard. As the song goes, the darker the night, brighter the rune light. If I can reach the Fey spirits, they will help you push through the darkness of the Blackwood. They can show you the way. We keep our history in the form of songs. I don't exactly know how runes were first brought to us. All we know is that newcomers arrived and gave us knowledge in exchange for food and shelter. One song says, "There came a great storm, crashing across the sky. There came a great need, or the sodden would die." A children's tale speaks of Fey folk who became human, a tribe that appeared out of a ring of runes in the forest.
I guess I never really thought about all the runestones lying all over Farrell before. They just were. Always have been there.
Someone must know. The newcomers never moved on. Their names are part of our clan histories now.
Wait, so they, were our ancestors?
Yes.
Well, that means I might never have been clanless. Maybe I'm from some long-lost clan of heroic types from far away.
Yes, darling. You might very well be a hero's descendant.
I friggin' knew it.
We call it the Blackwood now because it is overrun by darkness. It was once a beautiful forest known to us as the Bell Timber. But now, we dare not go there. The sun never reaches the forest floor, and cultists have made it their home.
It's the same sort of darkness we saw in Freythorn. The whispering, creeping, lurking shite that killed all my friends.
It's all right. You've got a new family now.
Yeah, I do.
The darkness creeping across our lands is some remnant of corruption. A being that whispers from beyond. It's an opportunist.
Kicking us while we're down. We saw this coming too. Saw them take hold of Freythorn.
What scares me the most? The cultists. They're not insane. They choose to follow the King in the Mists. They're not mad. They're fanatics.
I think the Thane and Lady of Holton made a deal. Reckon they felt vulnerable after all that happened here in Ogham. Many think they were forced into all of this, but I think they were willing.
I fear you may be right. You'll be in my songs.
Come on! Quiet your tongue!
Hold on.
Your heart is loose.
Hold on.
Frozen solid.
I'll take that. You call that witchcraft?
By the order of the Red Thane, they still resist our new master's message. But hunger does wonders for a man's faith. Raise their fields, kill their cattle, crush their resistance, but keep them alive. We need worship, not corpses. Bring them to Wolvenholme. Oswin will take care of the rest. Tarry not. The Wendigo watches from the shadows. If we dally, it will know.
This ear's got a pulse to it. That did it. Summit stirs. Usually one for protecting nature, not blowing it to bits. Hold on!
lives, and with it, your end.
Need a moment.
Ruin! The mists close. This changes nothing!
I never miss!
Ruin!
Hold on!
The mists remain!
I warned ya.
They spirits. What are they doing? It seems they gather here for a reason. Seems they were trapped within that cursed one. With their aid, perhaps you'll be able to pass through the Blackwood. It worked. They will guide you. Hello? This henge was one of the first sites the Ezemites built when newcomers taught us runes so very long ago. I knew it would still hold power. As the song goes, the darker the night, the brighter the rune light. The Fae spirits heard us. They'll show you the way. You'll be in my songs.
Never walked the Wildwood, but this place feels familiar somehow. I need more time. Need more time. Ugly mushroom!
Rot before us in eternal autumn. Fell timber bark. Wilt to ruin by word and curse of the Everdark. Catch their screams and hold them close, then still their eyes. Deliver them to us by the morn, so the Wendigo may drink them dry. Against the dead of night, the Blackwood coils forth and craves. Now you, worthy Fellspring, follow the unlight all your days.
Mark for death! Come on! Need a moment. Come on then. What are you hiding? Need more time. Fruit to me labor. Hand that double as is.
What have you learned?
Didn't think we'd be back in Ogham so soon. But familiar faces are a welcome sight. Let's see if we can pick up the trail of any remnants we missed. So, got to assemble a crew to save the world, eh? That's a lot on your shoulders. For what it's worth, I'm on your side too. You've got a few ideas in mind? As you wish. For me? Oh, you shouldn't have. I'm...
reckon I know how this ends.
We swore our oaths to the First Ones, beneath the same stars that lit their hunt. Yet one by one, those stars flicker and fade, and in their place, darkness. The absence of warmth, endless, inescapable. Now come the whispers, no longer faint, but gnawing at the marrow. With each word we are unmade. Soon we will be but hollow vessels, our oaths devoured.
Or maybe I don't. Hold on. Wait.
By the order of the Red Thane, mark the walls, mark their doors, mark their fate. The Wendigo beckons. We must rise to the occasion. Those that deny his voice must pay with blood. Use it to rouse the side of the heretical. Brandish it. Once marked, Oswin will have them, and so shall we. Lend your ear to the voice. Drink your fill of that sweet embrace. Give yourself to the eternal night.
A ghost with goods. Sure, why not?
How can I...
Hello. Let's give it a go, eh? Fine. I'll find a use for it. All right, hand it over. Fill that tome, yeah?
Dear Oswin, the Red Thane and I are thrilled with your attention to detail. The scarlet bathing was an exquisite moment that we shall not soon forget. That you were able to acquire so many heretical younglings in such a short time. Well, we cannot thank you enough. The whispers grow deeper. He sees us. He sees you. We shall know unfathomable prosperity by his grace. The Red Thane, the Pale Bride, and their loyal hound. A hound most faithful, a hound most strong. I must away, for tonight I shall dance once more. Join us to feast. Look upon me as you will, Elswith.
Need more time. Hold on. Can't hide from me. A quicker death than you deserve, but it'll have to do.
my dearest Elswith. His voice grows clearer by the day. I can feel his presence. He thirsts so deeply for this world. I know that we shall be rewarded beyond measure upon his arrival. I am so proud. The night we committed to him is still vivid in my mind. You gave so much so willingly. On the cusp between he and I, you fell to and fro, your flesh pale white against the moon. I am eternally yours, as we are his. Your Wulfric. Soon you will serve our master.
Yes, I shall
What
die!
the feck are they dancing for?
I shall watch.
Be still! Darkness, die! Weasel. Hold on!
What have you learned?
I knew you'd handle it. You've never let us down. I thank you. Now, as promised, we're prepared to follow you into the great battle you spoke of. I've spoken on your behalf. The Thanes will answer the call. The clans will all join this war. If this is the end, you bloody well know the Ezamites will go down fighting. Many of those stolen away were by the hand of that warden, that tortuous fiend. You've done us a service. If you find a pint out there, do bring it back.
It's our old local hero.
You've saved us again. I can't thank you enough. Now, our people follow you to save the world, I suppose.
As long as we're together, we can face anything.
I'll play songs to soothe our brave soldiers' nerves.
Oh, my talented songbird.
Somehow the forces in the Blackwood know about the henge. The darkness has thickened around the site. It will not let us do this without a fight. The henge at the center of the Stones of Sel was one of the first sites the Ezamites built when the newcomers taught us runes so very long ago.
Yeah, those stones are creepy. There's an odd power there. An old power. Oof, makes your hair stand on end some days.
I knew it would still hold power. As the song goes, the darker the night, the brighter the rune light.
Yeah, it's true, too. Some nights, way back when, I'd huddle by a runestone all night, just so the wolves wouldn't get me.
Not to worry. It's okay. You've got a home now.
Oh, don't think I'm not happy with it. I just dream big.
2 kitchens, 4 bedrooms. Yes, I know. Good luck.
Oh, it's our old...
We must leave this place. It is best the Ezamites come with us. If we survive what is coming, we will return here with force and face the origin of this nameless threat. But for now, we must away. At this time of year, I know where to find the Ardura Akara. Let us travel to the Astiri.
Here we are again. Wonder how Sala's been keeping.
How can I advise you? I can still see this place as it was. There was so much life. Color. Noise. Children playing in that fountain. Merchants selling wares. Nothing but dust and wind now. Do whatever it takes.
Did our scouts find you?
I'm not so easily found. We must get to Oriath. The beast is there.
Yes, we have learned this as well, and have been looking for you. Your return is timely. I am making moves to gather the Akaras for war, but they will not follow my leadership unless this goes well. This year, because of what I am attempting to do, it has become my duty to oversee the gifting of water. In the city of Kima, the Akaras gather at the appointed time, as marked by the skies. There, we divide sacred water. We keep the river flowing, as it is said, the same waters that once flowed through Keth.
I can respect that. You sound concerned, though.
The Selkari, the sacred guardians of the first Barria, have not arrived. 3 nights before the gifting, they are to bring the Barria here. We cannot find them, nor have we received word. It is not mere chance that this has happened at such a time. There is an enemy at work. I am not permitted to know where the Selkari live. Zarka, can you entrust this knowledge to an outsider?
Yes, in times of need. This surely qualifies. You earned our trust by your care and service at Desha. Come closer, young one. I must speak to you privately.
To keep the reserves from running dry, Rashi collects water from the winds throughout the seasons. She inhabits the first barrier. The Selkari bring her to us. We take her to the sacred site, and Rashi bleeds what she gathered. In this way, we replenish our reserves. Rashi is not a criminal, like so many others bound to barriers. She chose this duty. She could choose to move on at any time, to pass the burden to another. She has not yet done so. It is a grim and solemn duty. Each time she has bled of water, her screams are haunting. This existence, alone in all that I have seen in this world, I do not believe I could endure. She has my utmost respect. My attempt at unification has not gone smoothly. As a people, we are stubborn. The gifting of water is an opportunity to air grievances and heal old wounds. It takes place at the last reservoir of the original Seven Waters, the last true remnant of Geth's glory days. If I am to enlist the other Akaras in this war, I must do so at this ritual. The fact that they have chosen me to do this means they are at least open to moving forward. Long ago, when the bounty of the land began to shift against us, we enacted traditions that would safeguard the future. Each Akara sends one Dekara per generation to the Selkari. Thus, they are loyal to all and to none. They watch over vast underground reserves that were built in Geth's fading days. For countless generations, the gifting of water meant pouring water into the reserves. Now, in this era of thirst and heat, we are given what our forebears set aside for us. When I drink, it is from water given to me by my mother, and her mother before her, their sacrifice, their resolve. The Grand Water Djinn, Rashi, is crucial to maintaining these reserves, which is why the Selkari's absence is so concerning. For glory.
The location of the Selkari is closely guarded. You must never speak of it to anyone, or there will be consequences. Ascend the Tower of Abinai. At its height, you will find a guiding seal. Activate it, and you will be shown the way. For most, the Selkari's secrecy is kept on pain of death. But for you, there will be no violence. No. If you reveal this secret, I will tell embarrassing stories about you and pass them down to those that come after me. You will be remembered, but not as a hero. As a bumbling fool, a subject of mockery. As a form of retaliation worse than death, second only to being forgotten. Please do not force me to fulfill this duty. There are certain steps that need to be taken to recognize a Sycamore of Sycamores. The gifting of water is a sign of solidarity between our Akaras. If it does not go well, the others may see it as a sign that Asala is too weak to lead. We cannot let that happen. I will tell your tale.
Sand again. Great. Must remain positive. We've got a job to do. Let's seek some rooms. Watch the stars.
Welcome back, my friend. I've been studying under Zarka to become a tail woman. I now live in better conditions than I could ever have hoped for. And I owe it all to Asala. And to you. I tease. We do have serious business, however. The other Akaras must join the gifting of water if Asala is to become Sekema of Sekemas. The land is still plagued by the passing of the beast. They cannot get through. May I ask you, my friend, to journey out to the other end of the Kari crossing? The way is plagued by a great scorpion and a massive sandworm, both crazed by corruption. Slay them, so that the others can reach us. One day we will number enough to make Asala divine. Praise be to that day. She will bring rains to the Vastiri and glory to our people. She has given me a fair chance to catch up. Others want to be the next tail woman, but it will go to the one who proves herself. I am more motivated. It will be me. It must be me. I owe her that. The Ardura sleep wherever we must, like rice scattered in baskets. But I have my own pillow now. Have you ever had a pillow? It's incredible. Truly, these are the times of glory. Praise Asala. Praise Asala.
Big bastard met an even bigger end. Feels like thunder in my bones. Wait! That was almost a challenge. people! Wait!
Amazing work, traveler. I am Torbik, and I am in your debt. Perhaps I could interest you in a trinket or two? With a very special discount in your honor, of course. Browse my wares. Struck off on my own several years ago. It's tough, surviving the Vastiri without a caravan, but I like the freedom. Don't get me wrong, I miss home. But the expectations there were quite rigid. I'm hoping to get a cart full of worthwhile goods and haul it on down to the Karui archipelago. I hear there's water there, everywhere, as far as the eye can see. Ridiculous, right? I've got to see it for myself. I've taken this route for many years. I hold some hope that the bazaar will once again become a trade hub, like it was in ancient times. But, yes, the path is not without its dangers. My treasured Rex took off into the sands. I hope he'll come back. He's a headstrong one, like me. Answers to Dabu. Or doesn't answer, as it were.
How can I advise?
Hello? Ah, the pools of Katal. I was young and spry last time I dared their rejuvenating depths. Long ago, there was a tail man. Yes, that's right, a male tail woman. It's true. He had a unique gift for shaping water. His Arcara was beset by creatures of darkness in the early years of the Winter of the World, before the Alliance was forged. It was the cold season, and the river had frozen. They built a fortress out of ice, but water was scarce. Ironic, yes. Being surrounded by water, even defended by it for months, but dying of thirst. Katal sensed water. He knew not where. He pulled with all his mystic might. He lifted his hands to the sky, beseeching the winds. The winds did not answer. This was long before Garukan tamed them. Katal would not give up. He tore at something, water somewhere, and finally it emerged from beneath. It ripped from the ground in great geysers, bringing both water and warmth. Not only that, the water collapsed the enemy's tunnels, crushing an entire legion of creatures. His Akara was saved. But Katal turned to dust. He gave his very soul in the effort. We honor his sacrifice still, by stopping at his mud pools on the way to the gifting of water. Risu's training is coming along well. She has a mind for tales. She is ready to replace me. I'm going to go on a journey. I'd like to visit all the places I've been describing my whole life. Izomir, Namakanui. I hear Trathus has rather invigorating vapors. Don't act so shocked. I've done my duty. It's time to live a little. Especially if the world is about to end. I've got some trinkets. Ah, that's nice. I will tell your tale.
The scorpion and the worm are dead. 10,000 praises, my friend. I cannot thank you enough. Now, the other Akaras can join the gifting of water.
Why dodge what you can take head on?
All praise Asala.
Yes?
letter. Do not doubt my loyalty. Deception is our life. But I still believe Kulamak's forces will not... I will follow my orders to the letter. Do not doubt my loyalty. Deception is our life. Yet I still believe Kulamak's forces will not attempt to steal back his divine spark during the current crisis. It will do nothing for them if the beast is successfully reborn. We should be more honest with our allies if we are to earn their trust long term.
Serpent Clan ain't subtle. Place is smashed to bits. Ancient power. Seems the Jinn are feeling generous.
Thank you for returning me to my place of service. Please, allow me to repay you. Choose. My crime is my own. I suffer and serve so that I may redeem myself. Please, do not do me the kindness of conversation. I do not deserve it. A jewel for one who shines.
Be gone now, foul serpent!
What happened to the Sarkari? Who are you? I should slay you where you stand!
I am Jado. Now stay your blade. I am not your enemy.
As Sekima of the Ardura, I demand you explain yourself!
Very well. We learned that someone was planning an attack on the gifting of water. I infiltrated the Sarkari to protect the first barrier.
Who is this we?
The Order of the Jinn.
So, Zarka's suspicions are true. You have started to replenish your ranks. Who attacked you?
A rogue sect of Ferrodin, who stand against you. Their leader calls himself Prince Asmadi.
More false titles! How did you let a pack of stray dogs best you?
They had help from the Serpent Clan.
Of course. They swore vengeance for the death of their queen at Keth.
Even then, I should have been able to hold them off. But Asmadi, he had strange abilities, powers beyond his own. He invoked the name Zarak. They've taken the first barrier, and they left in the direction of Kima.
Then we must give chase. Come, let us return to Mayakara. Jaman Ra was a worthy opponent, and was given a warrior's death. This Asmadi is a craven dog, assaulting our traditions directly. He will not receive recognition when he dies. I have not yet decided whether I support this rebuilding of the Order of the Jinn. The Maraketh are already committed to protecting the world. I am already committed. It is dangerous to have a rogue element operating unseen, no matter how well-intentioned they may be. Fight to the last.
Your venom's wasted! Wait! Need a moment. That was almost a challenge. No more whispers. They've given all they can.
Are you serious? I finally convinced the Serpent Clan to free me. I will give you something to leave me alone. Choose. What do you care? You're not going to free me. Fine. I fled. Kulamak personally assaulted our caravan, and I ran for my life. Everyone else died, and rose again to serve the Abyssals. We should all have run. It was foolish to fight. I am no coward, and I'll never submit. May it rot your finger.
Greetings.
Hello! So the Order of the Jinn has been rebuilding these last 20 years. I suspected this was the case. The other Tale women talk of movements in the shadows, tombs found open, artifacts stolen. When these powerful relics never appeared in the hands of the Ferrodin, I knew it had to be someone more trustworthy. There are tales we tell, and tales we do not tell. The Order has long fought to preserve this world. You would do well to earn their trust, young one. Young one. The Selkari were attacked. This is exactly why we keep their location secret. These criminals deserve the greatest punishment we can give. Elbala's prison is free. Stay in sight.
Well's empty. Well, not surprising, given where we are.
Clean kill!
Greetings.
Young one. Stay in sight.
Time flows in all directions. And drown them in it! Our time is now!
Need more time.
Disrupt the design! I am
It is done. The first barrier is safe. I will take it back to the surviving Sarkari.
No. We must conduct the gifting of water as soon as possible.
You would still enact a ritual after such disruption?
Yes. Greater things are at stake. The Marquette must unify so that we can go to war. Let us return and prepare.
Was impressive work. You may not see the Order of the Jinn in Oriath, but we'll be there, doing what we can. May you have warm nights on your journey.
Quickly.
What? I will tell your tale.
Greetings. We are a small but dedicated group. Orphans only. One from each culture on Rayclast. Our leader, June Ortoy, has been rebuilding the Order for the last 20 years in secret. I do not know what happened 2 decades ago. She refuses to talk about it. All we can do is look forward. The time has come for us to fight, to save this world. And we shall succeed, or die trying. We have been watching you since you helped slay Jaminora. Sometimes the Catalyst appears, an exceptional individual in a time of great need. The Godslayer was one such catalyst. Perhaps you are as well? We can certainly hope. I will not speak for June. She will introduce herself when the time is right. Asmadi possessed powers I have only seen the most gifted Tale women wield. I believe they call it chronomancy. He channeled time itself, as if it was an element to bend to his will. This power was not his own. He called out to Zarak to aid him.
Zarak? The ancient Jinn locked in the depths of the original trial of the Sekimas.
I believe so. This may be part of a plan. Perhaps. The first barrier is the only one left powerful enough to carry Zarak's essence.
He is trying to escape his punishment.
That might be the case. If there is indeed a plan at work, we must be careful not to play into the schemer's hands. If Asmadi has been empowered by Zarak, they must have met. And to have met, Asmadi must have completed the ancient trial of the Sekamas.
Nonsense! The mere notion is absurd!
Is it? In your heart of hearts, do you believe it impossible that the Feridun survived the test? Perhaps he made it to Zarak. Then, facing his doom, cut a deal.
I suppose such a thing is possible. In recent days, I have met many capable Feridun who are worthy to join us.
Indeed. If he did complete the trial, he may be attempting to supplant you and make a bid for Sekama of Sekamas.
The Akaras would never follow him.
Are you absolutely certain of that?
These are strange times.
I was sent to infiltrate the Selkari and guard the first barrier. I failed, and now I must hunt it down and retrieve it.
What is this Asmadi trying to do with it?
He is trying to get to Kima before we do. He may be trying to enact the gifting himself as some sort of claim to power. Or he may have something darker in mind.
I will not allow him to defile our traditions.
Neither will I. Good luck.
Cool winds. I know nothing of this Orient, but if you need us, we will answer. If I am to die in this war, I will do so gladly, as part of a family. Glorious!
Speak up! I knew you would not let us down. In turn, we will not let you down. The Marraketh have been roused to war, and it is war we shall bring. If this is the end of times, then we will forge one last great tale to tell before Nekrata. The sum total of life's meaning. and it will be glorious. To Oriath, young one. Do not wander.
The gifting of water went well. We are ready. I will make preparations. We shall meet you in King's March. For glory.
I have long considered it a mistake to bind souls to Varius. Not only is the punishment egregious, but it allows them to persist long past their time. Zarok achieved many great things during the war against the Abyssals, but his ambition outgrew his sense. Now he remains to torment us, when he should have passed from this world long ago. He worked closely with the Tail Women of the era, and stole their wisdom, becoming the first chronomancer. If he has lent his powers to Asmadi, this will not be a simple contest of strength. It will be far more dangerous than that. Let us seek out Doriani's reserves, whatever they may be. Just between us, the existence of this Quachik vault gives me pause. How many other plans does Doriani have in motion? Keep your eyes open. I am struggling to reconcile two men. One is history's greatest monster, maligned across Rayclast's written and oral traditions. The other is a man we brought back from the past, one who portrays himself as desperately trying to save his people. Are they one and the same? He accepts responsibility for the things he has done, claiming they were necessary. I suppose I have no moral high ground to stand on. Doriani could not have done any of what he did if I had not grown the beast. Do whatever.
Before us stands Mount Clire, the most isolated peak in the Azmiri Ranges. At its summit, you will find the Quachik Vault. There is no predicting the state of those within. If their discipline and loyalty endure after all these generations, they will know us by a certain phrase. Tell them, the time of the sparrow has come.
Maybe you should come with me.
If they will not listen, I will come to assist you. Remember, subdue them, but do not kill them. They will fight for us one way or another. In my youth, all I wanted was power. I was the smartest, the sharpest. I rose to prominence on sheer force of will. Once I became the right hand of Queen Atziri, I realized that the system of merit I believed in was an illusion. Knowledge and science were merely ruthless tools for the nobles in their mad quest for eternal dominion. I had no power. I was a slave. From then on, I spent every spare moment secretly pursuing ways to save my people. I placated Atziri and the nobles by day, but fought a war against death itself by night. The flesh, the soul, machinery, time itself. No possibility was left unexplored. If all else failed, that is what the Quachik Vault was for. Should the entire world be ravaged by the cataclysm, some Val would still remain, deep in the most remote mountain. The final and most desperate contingency. I am wary now after hearing about the people living in sunken Utzal in your era. Isolation and containment drove them to horrific ends. There were systems put in place in Quachik to avoid such problems, but the vault was never intended to last this long. If the people in the vault are still healthy and sane after all this time, it will be proof that the Val are indeed worthy of my extreme efforts. If they are not, I already suspect what might have gone wrong. The cataclysm came sooner than I'd hoped. The full complement of originally intended inhabitants was not achievable. I had to fill out the ranks with some candidates that I had previously ruled out due to their religious proclivities. Blood rituals and sacrificial rites were not uncommon in the Empire, but I disdained such wastefulness. More than that, religion tends to spread in confined spaces. I can only hope sanity has prevailed within the vault.
Of course.
Good day, fellow mountain-born. I'm Hilda. Been roaming the world for some time now, hunting all manner of beasts. And as soon as I get my arse back to Mount Crier, it's all turned to shite. My tribe has fled the region. Someone was roughing them up. I got one guess who. Lythara, a skilled hunter from a neighboring tribe, has lost her mind. She and her followers drove my people out. Then she turned on her own. I'd sort her out myself, but she packs quite a punch. If you're heading up the mountain, you'll have to deal with her. But there's something else I'd ask of you. There's one beast I've not been able to best. A yeti deep within the caves of Mount Crier. A truly fearsome bastard. Many claim to have seen him, just not up close. One thing's certain, though. You'll hear him. Oh, an unmistakable howl against the icy winds. Seek him out, slay him, and bring me his tusks. I'll make it worth your while. Outstanding. Be careful. He's a tough bugger. Been hunting that yeti in the proper season these last 5 years. Oh, he's a shifty one. I follow his howl, but I think he knows. I think he's got the sense. I bet he feels the hair on his neck stand up when I'm on his trail. He'll never feel you coming, though. Doesn't know your scent. There's living Val in Mount Crier. Well, I'll be damned. The stories are true. It's not some children's tale from the elders, but a yarn we weave on the winter solstice. Many generations ago, a Val named Uramotti came to us and wanted to buy a mountain from the Izmiri. You can't buy a mountain, it's nonsense. They simply exist. So we let him pass. Countless Val marched up there, trying to capture Mount Crier. Well, they busied themselves, certainly, as eventually they went silent. We assumed they died up there, trying to buy the mountain from the sky. Perhaps they did make a deal, but with Prospero instead. He'd be the type to sell you a mountain. Best not ask me about that codswallop, friend. And fear not think too kindly about what I have to say. All right then, you nosy blighter. Let me tell it as it is. I'm a hunter, I run the woods, the fields, and I've tracked many beasts. Yet I've never heard a voice or saw a light leading me. It's always just been me. Alone. The spirit stayed silent when my dear brother lay starving. Nor did it light up the night when my ailing mother was lost to the wilderness. Even if it does exist, what use is it? In a world brimming with pain and misery. For nothing. Well, try your luck. Hunt like it's your last.
Look at you, back in the ranges. Never thought I'd see the day. Won't tell you to watch your step. You know the perils of these peaks better than most. Doubt the elders would be happy to know you're back. But I won't be the one to tell them. I am troubled by stories of deception. By voices that are not the spirit. Is there someone out there misleading us? Whispering in our ears. Leading us to our dooms. It sounds like our stories of the snake. But of that, I know little. Hasn't troubled us for generations. An elder would know better than I. So, you've thrown in with Doriani. Can't say I saw that coming. You always did walk the beat of your own drum. Just hope you know what you're doing. Men like him, they make poor enemies, and even worse allies. Wayward is right. Once a fine hunter, now she's turned her spear on her own. Says the spirit told her to do it. You and I both know that's not true. Sounds more like the snake, if you ask me. If you face her, make it quick. That's not the spirit's path she's walking. It hasn't been for a long time. The land provides.
The Izmiri Ranges. It's beautiful here. Finally somewhere peaceful. The Izmiri are truly ancient. Let's see what remnants we might uncover. Be safe.
mushroom. A worthy foe.
dear mountain-born of Crier. Another solstice is upon us. We shall be joined at the week's end by the fine hunters of Draelin for a feast most spectacular. Ready the meat and the mead. Bring your most splendid of songs. We shall dance and sing merry into the longest night. Spirit guide you always. Elder Crovin Maddox.
spirit didn't abandon you, outcast. You abandoned it.
The spirit would never bid you kill your own!
Wind fury!
Need a moment. Can't hide from me!
Unworthy outcast!
Need more time!
Every strike an offering! The spirit didn't abandon you, outcast. You abandoned it. Wind fury! Unworthy outcast!
Need more time.
Spirit, guide me! My way lives you! Forgive me!
That's the last time you dirty the spirit's name! I'm bent double as is.
How can I?
Any beasts about? Try your luck. I could use this. A pleasure.
I've not felt cold like this since I left the ranges. Full.
Greeting.
What is it? Quickly. A useful trade. A useful trade.
How are you? I've got I'm here. Keep your chisel sharp.
Greetings.
Yes? Quickly. As expected. Time is of the essence.
Of course. I never doubted you, Mountain-born. Oh, these'll fit in nicely with my trophy collection. I thank you. Perhaps we can work together again sometime.
Take that. spirit's breath. Thought I'd freeze solid back there.
Owl has heard your name. I am Elder Maddox. Your silencing of the wayward spear has calmed the spirit. Here, I observe the biting chill of the gale, while I mourn our losses. The Winter Owl blesses you, and the spirit concedes. I have little time left in this world, and I am on my last adventure. From here, I shall observe winter across 3 weeks of night. Then I shall join the wisdom of owls who came before me. Before you depart, I bear a gift. Choose wisely. It is my choice, my decision. I've lost greatly. In a moment's hesitation, I allowed untold suffering to befall my tribe. So now, I observe, not as penance, not for forgiveness, just so. I saw what was coming. The wayward spear and her people, they lost sight of the spirit. They fell to the promises of the snake. I should have acted, but I did not. And now, I observe, alone. The spirit is all things. The spirit is the world, and it is us. But the snake stands alone. The snake whispers, lies, manipulates. It has been so since the time of the Mother Soul. And now it speaks as the spirit, but is not, leading the foolish to ruin. The Mother Soul was hope, the will to carry on, no matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice, no matter the consequences. The people of the mountains cut ties with the Mother Soul long ago. We know not why, only that it happened. The first children might be the only ones that could recall such things now. Is this story time? The first children were sent to us for protection. They were nothing but trouble, banished into the wastes despite the ash and famine. Tragic. The people of the mountains were very proud of the last children, though. Solari, Lunari, and Viridia, of course. I know that you know them. How could you not? Solari and Lunari are right there in the sky. And Viridia is beneath your very feet. You tease an old man. Leave me be. Winter will watch over you.
Mountain crash. Etched into the mountain Kraya for the glory of the Val. Etched into the mountain Kraya for the glory of the Val. 200 gave their lives in service to the Queen. Many more would have died if not for Jaquani's constructs. All this for the glory of Adziri, Uromoti, architect of expansion.
Hold on. There's a Val temple. Could use your expertise.
A temple? I like the sound of that. Well, go on then. Don't dally.
This is where it all began. Lyreval, at Ciri's royal court. The death of my people. I believed all this would be destroyed. Intriguing. I wonder. Configure the temple. When you next open it, I'm going to attempt something.
Oh gosh. Something exciting's gonna happen, isn't it?
Can't trust anything in this place.
Behold my glory, and be awed. I am your queen, and you live to serve me. Never forget this, and you shall walk in the light that shines from within all Val.
So many fools in one place.
Yont is on!
Wait. More Val tricks at work. never miss! Need a moment! A clean kill! Sharp and death in every rack. To think there's a soul trapped within every stone. Not a warrior among him. That your grand entrance. Need more time.
I feel your pain.
Need a moment.
Flaming glory.
One less warlord to worry about. Hot as a desert in here. You forged now but sorrow.
Divide.
Hold on. A worthy foe. I never miss.
Will not falter.
A heavy hand and an empty heart. been bent double as is.
Yes, through that gateway lies the royal temple on the day of the cataclysm.
Trying to get me killed, are you?
Not killed. I mean to change what happened that day, if such a thing is even possible.
Fine. Tell me what needs doing.
Enter the gateway. Find Shipokado. He is the only one who can give us access to the Queen's chambers. If he is not willing, then bring me his personal blood medallion. It may suffice. Everything I know as a man of science tells me the past cannot be changed. But I am still asking you to try. Not for me, but for the millions of lives at stake.
We'll do our best. In the meantime, we can get our hands on Atziri's considerable assets.
Excuse me?
Her legendary treasure vaults.
Oh, of course. Do as you wish in that regard. It hardly matters now.
That's what I like to hear. Let's go.
In the game of lies and intrigue, secrecy was critical to all agendas. We developed a method of secure access that guarantees only specific individuals can open certain troves or doors. Shipokado's medallion contains a trace of his blood. It controls the design and function of the temple we built for Atziri. Without it, we can accomplish nothing.
I'll see what I can do for you.
I argued with Shipokado for years, pleaded with him at times. He knew she was dangerous, and that her communion with the beast might be the death of us.
You should have fought to make him understand.
My attempts only made him proclaim his loyalty all the more. That is Atziri's power over others. She sticks the knife of her beauty into their gut and twists it for years. But she never gives them the sweet release of acceptance or rejection. They increasingly bend to her every whim, trying to please her, desperate for acknowledgement or validation. It excuses nothing. In the end, he made his choice. Lyreval was the ruling capital of the Val Empire for many centuries, but it had fallen into disuse. Shipokado restored it, rebuilt it, turned it into a modern wonder. I helped him build many of the mechanisms. I had to, if I was to keep my head.
Huh. No one knew. Surely there's a secret door.
I tried to build such routes, but Shipokado was far too paranoid. Atziri has long been obsessed with the beast, ever since I discovered its hiding place in the mountain. She would divert sacrifices to the dig site, feed subjects to it, just to watch the process. She seemed to believe she was winning its favor, like a master earning the loyalty of a pet.
Not all creatures feel things the way we do.
Indeed. I found no evidence that the beast is capable of such a bond. I studied it myself, under the guise of studying it for her. I delayed wherever I could, buying time. But in the end, I was forced to devise the Red Communion. She wouldn't let me return to Exile unless I completed its design. Direct study of the beast propelled our technology forward by centuries. Our nobles used gems for generations, but never truly understood what they were. They come from the beast's outer flesh, its carapace. They are corruption in crystallized form.
Perhaps that's why the spirit has abandoned me. When I used a gem, I took up the power of corruption as my own.
Each gem we mined seemed to take after a particular portion of a myth or belief. Abilities our people believed our gods to possess. Arakali's poison, Kopek's fire. Never anything new, never the unknown.
The strength of the gods, lying around in forests and valleys, free for anyone to pick up and use to kill each other.
Our royalty became addicted to the power of these gems long ago. In that sense, we've always been doomed. Atziri is beautiful, as most women are in their own ways. Her aura of dominance stems from a very different source. Her callousness. Your desires do not matter to her. You could serve her faithfully for decades, and she would still cast you out the moment you displease her. Such behavior builds a society of desperate servile worms. Lies become truth, and cowardice is rewarded. Over time, that kind of environment twists you, warps you, breaks your spirit.
Sad thing, seeing men fall so low.
Yes, it is. Go.
Hello. Bye.
Hope I don't lose my bearings. Nothing's where it ought to be.
Yes.
Hello there. Bye.
No wealth in the world can't buy your way out of the grave.
How can I...
Speak. These are our supplies. I will make use of this. Go.
One day. One day. One day soon, the vow will spread from this place like wildfire. The decline in detected corruption that began 20 years ago continues at pace. Soon, we will reach the threshold left for us by our great forebears. Ready yourselves! Solin and I have long served you, crafting the blood euphorics and eradicating pain. No longer. We must be sharp-eyed and sharp-minded. After countless years, our now is about to become at long last. We will be remembered as the heroes that went forth and repopulated. You may now couple and bear children as you wish. The carnal pleasures are ours once more. The limit is lifted. The new Val Empire begins here. Now, with us.
to survive with our dignity intact. It is the dignity of the Val, of all those who came before. We were born in this vault, and we will die in this vault. We are not allowed the freedoms we read of, the freedoms we dream of. We cannot couple for love, or have children as we choose. We cannot choose our roles. We cannot wander an open world as we see fit. We must accept that our now is not at long last, and we must bring stillness to the dream. As your new high priest, alongside my sister, I will endeavor to bring calm to your minds, to bring numbness to the pains in our hearts. That is the greatest calling our now has to offer.
Listen up! The time of the sparrow has come!
What nonsense do you speak?
No matter. Now you die!
Maneuver! Fire doors! May it be the full of your soul! Run from the devil! No sacrifices too great.
The come!
Wait! Royal transfusion!
The come!
Power of the sacrifice! I will avenge you, sister! You are too slow! Our sacrifice is long remembered! Got you!
Wait!
My sacrifice is too great! Enough! We submit!
Enough fighting! Doriani and I need your help.
Fools! Did you not hear the code phrase?
Is it really you?
Ayashiri? Doriani himself? I am not worthy!
You seem sane enough. The spirit of the Val endures. Assemble yourselves. The time has come. You will march forth unto war.
As you wish, Master Thaumaturge.
Let us meet back in King's March. The Quachik shall join our cause. Indeed.
Quachik may have joined our cause, but that will last only as long as we share a common enemy. Be wary. If we do manage to stop the Twilight Order and slay the beast, we may suddenly have more to worry about. Do whatever it takes.
Yes.
Not all who wander. Never thought I'd see the spirit's name used to justify such butchery. Folk like us know it would never ask for the blood of an innocent. If it ever did, well, I'd wonder if I'd lost me mind entirely. Don't feel good to kill one of your own. Don't lose any sleep over it. Truth is, a lot of people are dead because of her. And now, no more will be. There was a time I thought I'd never see you on these mountains again. But elders be damned, you came back. Stood atop Mount Crier besides. Whatever road calls you next, know that my hearth will always be open to you. Aye, the land provides.
Any beasts about? Go well.
Welcome to the Forge. What can I do for you? Here's your gold. Go make some legends.
This will be a war for the very soul of Reklast. I can imagine no greater battle, no greater cause. If we are to die, we will die well. Fight to the last.
So this is King's March. Oh, quite the marvel. And Danik's Forge. Oh, what I wouldn't give for some of that gear. We're ready and waiting. Right behind you. Go well.
Go on. The Val shall stand with Reklast against the beast. If we had this alliance in my era, things would have turned out differently. Let us make things right. This must be the last cycle of history.
Time is of the essence. It has been thousands of years since I've seen an alliance such as this. Reklast has finally united the way I always hoped it would. Come, let us plan our assault on Oriath.
I've been working on a strategy of sorts.
The final rush of the hunt.
Move swiftly. How can I advise you? How can I? The time has come. We can only hope our alliance will be enough. That fateful hour, a return to Oriath. We can set sail immediately.
Spirit guide me.
With our forces united, we set sail from King's March and head for Oriath. But as we approached, the unthinkable took place. We were too late. My worst fears have come to pass. The world is consumed by madness once more. Our last hope for refuge is the ziggurat of Exile. Perhaps Doriani's preparations will shield us while we plan our next move. It appears Doriani truly does have a plan for every contingency.